pride is actually way more difficult to deal with than any other sin, because it's all happening in your mind, and you're elevating yourself and justifying yourself, and a lot of times encircling yourself with religious principles and excuses.
From drastic makeovers to aging like fine wine, these Hollywood stars have transformed in ways you won't believe. Stick around as we dive into 20 celebrities who look completely unrecognizable today. You won't want to miss this. Number 20, Jace Robertson. Can you imagine Jace Robertson without his iconic long beard and locks? In 2017, the Duck Dynasty star shocked everyone with a clean-shaven face. Much like the rest of the Duck Dynasty stars, Jace Robertson became famous among fans for his epically long beard and equally long locks. However, in September 2017, the 48-year-old reality TV star suddenly took a razor to his signature look and instantly became the poster child for how to succeed in the witness protection program. Yep, that's him wearing the Yeti t-shirt. Of course, Robertson's makeover wasn't the result of some spontaneous decision. His new look served a greater purpose. It was all to help raise money for the Mia Moo Fund, a charity dedicated to raising awareness and funds towards research, treatments, and causes of cleft lip and palate, according to its website. The charity was founded in 2014 after his daughter, Mia, had surgery on her cleft palate. After his makeover, Robertson returned to the spotlight in 2022 for his new show, Duck Family Treasure. The series shows viewers Robertson and his family's journey to uncover hidden treasure. Number 19, Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling's fresh-faced 1990s look is long gone, and today she's nearly unrecognizable. Curious what changed? Spoiler, it's more than just age. As the daughter of famed television producer Aaron Spelling, it's no surprise that Tori Spelling punched her ticket to fame early as Donna Martin, one of the stars of her father's 1990s production, Beverly Hills 90210. Since her television debut, Spelling has been featured in several made-for-television movies, as well as independent films like 2007's Kiss the Bride. Her career in recent years has focused on the books she's written and the reality shows centered on her family and her role as a mother. Spelling and her husband, Dean McDermott, announced in October 2016 that their brood of 4 was growing yet again and that they were expecting baby number 5. For those of us that know her as the fresh-faced Donna, it's hard to see the same girl when we look at pictures of her today. So, why does Spelling look so different these days? Well, aside from the stars simply aging like we all do, she is admitted to receiving rhinoplasty. "I look completely different," Spelling said in an interview with Sirius Magazine, Jeff Lewis Live. "I look like I've had a nose job, like it's straight now," she said. She went on to explain that her new look could also be the result of exosome therapy, which is a regenerative treatment that can reduce signs of aging in skin. Number 18, Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is nearly unrecognizable with his recent transformation. From weight loss to a new hairstyle, the actor has undergone a drastic change. 21 Jump Street actor Jonah Hill has gone through a drastic transformation since the start of his career. A quick browse through the star's Instagram page reveals that he's opted for bleached, shaved hair, which is quite different from the curly brunette tresses he sported when his fans first saw him on the big screen. One of the most noticeable aspects of Hill's transformation is his weight loss, but the actor has expressed he does not appreciate comments about his physique. In 2021, Hill took to Instagram to plead with his fans amidst buzz about his weight loss. He said, "I know you mean well, but I kindly ask that you do not comment on my body," he wrote in a post. "Good or bad, I want to politely let you know it's not helpful and doesn't feel good. Much respect." Hill did, however, open up about what motivated him to embark on a weight loss journey during an interview on The Tonight Show. "I wanted to get in better shape, so I called Channing Tatum and said, 'Hey, if I ate less and go to a trainer, will I get in better shape?'" Hill said the War Dogs actor spoke out about his image once again when he called out Daily Mail for posting photos of his shirtless body. The idea that the media tries to play me by stalking me while surfing and printing photos like this, and it can't faze me anymore, is dope, he wrote sarcastically in the caption of an Instagram post. Number 17, Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer's drastic weight loss and sudden change in appearance had fans worried. What happened to the once heartthrob of Hollywood? Let's find out. Actor Val Kilmer made headlines for his fluctuating weight loss for years, but tabloids took special notice of his sudden and drastic weight loss in 2014, forcing Kilmer to set the record straight. In a Facebook post published in December of that year, Kilmer claimed he had lost weight to portray Mark Twain in an upcoming movie. He also shared that he was healthy. About a month later, Kilmer was rushed to a hospital amid rumors that he had a throat tumor. A rep for the actor later told TMZ Kilmer was simply undergoing tests for a possible tumor. The following December, Kilmer, who shot down reports that he'd been rushed back to the hospital, was spotted wearing a device that appeared to be a tracheostomy tube, according to People. He stepped out without the device a few months after People's report. Kilmer's illness came to light in his documentary, Val, released in 2021. The film highlights the actor's throat cancer diagnosis and recovery journey. Now that it's more difficult to speak, I want to tell my story more than ever, Kilmer revealed in the documentary. It appears that the star was just not ready to open up about such a sensitive topic at the start of his diagnosis. Number 16, Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte, once one of the most handsome men in Hollywood, now looks completely different. His transformation has fans asking, what really happened to him? Once one of Hollywood's most prominent male stars, Nick Nolte was at the top of his game throughout the 1980s and 1990s, including his Oscar-nominated role in 1991's The Prince of Tides. People magazine even named Nolte as its sexiest man alive in 1992. As he's aged, though, Nolte has appeared less frequently on the silver screen and made headlines in 2002 when he was arrested for driving under the influence of GHB, which made his particularly unflattering mugshot photo national gossip fodder. While he definitely looks more in control of himself today, it's clear that Nolte hardly resembles his younger self now that he is in his 70s. Nolte opened up about his life in his memoir titled Rebel, My Life Outside the Lines, which was released in 2018. The book reveals that the actor originally set out to become a football star. He later discovered his love for acting and began performing in community theaters. The book cover features a photo of Nolte in his younger years that shows just how much he's changed since then. Number 15, Daryl Hannah. Remember Daryl Hannah from Splash? Well, today she looks nothing like the mermaid we knew. Did she undergo the knife, or is there some more to the story? Actor Daryl Hannah looks a heck of a lot different from her Splash days, but before you jump to any conclusions, she has said before that cosmetic surgery has nothing to do with it. Quote, I am too much of a coward to go under a surgeon's knife for something that wasn't life-saving, she said, to the Daily Mail in 2010, adding that she's actually lost jobs over a photo that made her look like she had gotten work done. While Hannah doesn't admit to going under the knife, some experts speculate she isn't being truthful. Hollywood Life asked plastic surgeons Dr. Richard Fleming and Dr. Adam Schaffner to chime in on the matter. In my opinion, there's a lot more fullness and it's not a natural contour. I have no idea what they did, but there is filler material in there, Fleming said to the Kill Bill actor's changed face. Schaffner added the star could have undergone another popular cosmetic procedure as well. It could be lighting and makeup, but in the most recent picture, her nose looks different, the surgeon said, alluding to a possible rhinoplasty. So, has Hannah had work done despite denying it? We'll let you decide. Number 14, Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman shocked fans with a new look on the red carpet. Did the Kill Bill star have plastic surgery, or is there another explanation? Kill Bill star Uma Thurman is looking a little different these days. When she catapulted herself to fame in Quentin Tarantino's 1994 cult classic Pulp Fiction, critics lauded Thurman for her performance, which earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Thurman took something of a break from acting during the late 1990s and early 1920s to focus on her family, and relaunched her career as the steely-eyed Beatrix Kiddo in Tarantino's Kill Bill movies. Despite the hiatus, Thurman's appearance had not changed much during the intervening years. It wouldn't be until 2015 that a red carpet appearance would reveal a drastically new look for Thurman, one that would draw ire from fans and tabloids who thought the star may have gone under the knife. Thurman quickly denied the rumors during a Today Show appearance, telling the hosts that, while she knows she looks different from the photos, her changed visage was simply the result of her makeup artist experimenting with her look. Number 13, Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley's current look is a shocking departure from her glamorous past. What went wrong, and why is she nearly unrecognizable today? Whether you knew her as Elvis Presley's widow or as Jenna Wade from the long-running television show Dallas, you might have had a hard time recognizing Priscilla Presley these days. The business magnate and former Dancing with the Stars contestant reportedly had an unfortunate run-in with an unlicensed plastic surgeon, Dr. Daniel Serrano. Serrano allegedly had several other high-profile clients besides Presley, including Larry King's wife, Shawn. Unfortunately, it turned out that the expensive European silicone that Serrano was injecting his clients with was actually industrial-grade silicone sourced from Serrano's native country of Argentina. Several of his clients developed issues after his misleading treatments, and Serrano was brought up on federal charges for his actions. He pled guilty to several of the charges. In 2006, he was sentenced to 18 months in federal prison. While he's now served his debt to society, many of Serrano's victims, including Presley, will have to live with the effects of his treatments for a lifetime. Number 12, Jennifer Grey. Number 11, Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall's appearance and lifestyle have taken a surprising turn since her Hollywood days. What happened to this beloved actress, and where is she now? While you probably know her best from The Shining in 1980 or Popeye in 1980, Shelley Duvall today hardly resembles the actor who portrayed Wendy Torrance and Olive Oyl, respectively. While her looks are certainly different, as one might expect for a woman in her 60s, the more stunning transformation has been a mental one. Since her retirement in 2002, Duvall has apparently lived the life of a recluse at her home in Blanco, Texas. When asked where she thinks her Popeye co-star Robin Williams is today during an episode of Dr. Phil, Duvall replied, "Shape-shifting." She indicated that she still sees him sometimes. Williams passed away in August of 2014, and also shared some other troubling revelations, including delusions involving a man she calls the Sheriff of Nottingham. While Dr. Phil pledged to help Duvall with her mental health, not everyone was thrilled about her appearance on the show. In an open letter, Vivian Kubrick, daughter of the Shining director Stanley Kubrick, condemned Dr. Phil in a show for using Duvall for his viewers' entertainment. In a now-removed tweet, Kubrick called on others to join her in boycotting the show. Duvall later chimed in on the topic herself during an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. "I found out the kind of person he is the hard way," Duvall said, referencing the exploitive interview with Dr. Phil. "My mother didn't like him either. A lot of people, like Dan, said, 'You shouldn't have done that, Shelley.'" Number 10, Anthony Michael Hall. Anthony Michael Hall's transformation from geeky teen actor to his current tough guy persona is astounding. Can you believe this is the same guy from The Breakfast Club? Like Jaleel White, Anthony Michael Hall first made waves as a teen actor, particularly with his appearances in coming-of-age and teen classics like 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Weird Science. Unlike the Steve Urkel actor, Hall managed to successfully branch out from the nerd typecasting of his early roles by joining the cast of Saturday Night Live, when he was only 17 years old. He continued a string of successes in the 1990s with roles as a villain in Edward Scissorhands and a gay man in 6 Degrees of Separation. In recent years, Hall made a name for himself among television fans with his portrayal of Psychic Johnny in the series adaptation of Stephen King's book The Dead Zone. Hall definitively sports a much different look from his early geek days. While we recognize pictures of Hall today as being the actor from The Dead Zone, we actually didn't realize he was the same actor who played Brian in The Breakfast Club. Number 9, Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke's face has changed so much over the years, it's hard to believe it's the same actor. Was it boxing, surgery, or both that did this? Oscar-nominated actor Mickey Rourke's face has changed considerably since he emerged as a Hollywood icon in the early 1980s. As he tells it, his mug was damaged from his days as a professional boxer. Most of it was to mend the mess of my face because of the boxing, but I went to the wrong guy to put my face back together, Rourke told the Daily Mail in 2009. I had my nose broken twice. I had 5 operations on my nose and 1 on a smashed cheekbone. Sources for Page Six claimed in 2015 that Rourke was undergoing more surgeries to fix his nose and to get new dental implants. Plastic surgeon Dr. Anthony Young guessed what surgeries Rourke has received over the years in an article for CBS News. The unnatural curve between his ear and cheek and his now attached earlobe are also telltale signs of a facelift. Young told the outlet he also speculated that the star received an upper eyelid lift and hair transplants. Another doctor, Hala Algmati, told Mir that the actor could have even nearly paralyzed the muscles in his face due to the excessive Botox. Of course, this is all just speculation given Rourke doesn't seem to be open to detailing every procedure he's had. Number 8, Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis, the master of transformation, took his biggest role yet, disappearing from spotlight. Why did he quit acting, and what does he look like now? Daniel Day-Lewis is no stranger to morphing into other people and becoming a whole different character on screen. He's got 3 Oscars to prove it. But his real-life transformation was something no one saw coming. You'll likely recall how, in June of 2017, Daniel Day suddenly quit acting without much of an explanation. At the time, his spokesperson simply told Variety, "Daniel Day-Lewis will no longer be working as an actor." No official reason was given, and when Daniel Day-Lewis was asked to explain his decision in an interview with W Magazine that November, he couldn't. The star had just finished shooting 2017's Phantom Thread, which would end up being his final film, and he shared that the decision also took him by surprise. "Before making the film, I didn't know I was going to stop acting," he said. Rather, he was overcome by an inexplicable sadness while working on the movie, and in the end, he felt he had to walk away. "The work can seem vital, irresistible even," Day-Lewis mused, "and if an audience believes it, that should be good enough for me, but lately, it isn't." And just like that, the talented actor disappeared from the spotlight and has rarely been seen since. In May 2023, Page Six spotted him in New York City for the first time in 4 years, and he appeared nothing like the man who was a red carpet staple. Wearing a jogging suit and baseball cap, Day-Lewis seemingly looked disheveled with his gray hair coming down to his shoulders. Number 7, Rupert Everett. Rupert Everett's appearance has sparked endless speculation and criticism. He insists he hasn't had surgery, but are his claims believable? You'll want to hear this. Like many stars on this list, Rupert Everett's face has been subjected to harsh criticisms over the last few years. At one point, Entertainment Weekly even published a blog post titled, "Rupert Everett's Face Makes Me Uncomfortable." Like many stars on this list, Everett claims he's had no work done. He said, "I haven't had any surgery done at all," he told the Daily Mail in 2014. "You can see my face, I have lines, but I also want more hair, and that's the way forward for me." A spokesperson for Everett also denied that the star had ever gone under the knife. Why would Rupert need any surgery, they told Daily Mail. He's a beautiful man, and he even plays a woman beautifully. They went on to insist that the star looks great without any enhancements. Any speculation is completely laughable. He hasn't had anything done and he doesn't need it, the spokesperson said. We may never know the truth about his face, but we know that My Best Friend's Wedding is an amazing movie and Everett should have been nominated for an Oscar for it. Just saying. Number 6, Jaleel White. Jaleel White has come a long way from his days as Steve Urkel. His transformation from nerd to buff adult is truly incredible. Could you recognize him now? Millions of fans watched him grow up across 9 seasons of Family Matters, which aired from 1989 to 1998. But the buffed up and grown up Jaleel White of today hardly resembles the slim and dorky teen we knew from the hit sitcom. Whether you prefer him as Steve Urkel, alter ego Stefan Urkel, or even female cousin Myrtle Urkel, it's clear that White has left the past behind him today, nearly 20 years after he left the show. After he departed Family Matters at age 22, White struggled to continue his acting career. A 1999 sitcom Grown Ups was canceled after only 1 season. Unfortunately, White didn't always feel welcome during his time on Family Matters. The actor opened up about these difficult times during an episode of TV's Once Uncensored. I was not welcomed to the cast at all, he revealed. They know what it was. I didn't think anything of it, being cast to be on Family Matters, because it was supposed to be a guest spot, one and done. Undaunted, White has continued to make guest appearances on various shows and has also done lots of voiceover work, including providing the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in many of the Sonic animated series over the last 20 years. The actor later went on to reprise his role as Steve Urkel in 2021 for the animated special Did I Do That to the Holidays? A Steve Urkel Story. Number 5, Melanie Griffith. Melanie Griffith's journey from Hollywood starlet to today's more mature look is a story of ups and downs and a few regrets. What went wrong? Melanie Griffith, daughter of actor Tippi Hedren, got her acting start early in television commercials and modeling. She made her big screen debut in 1975's Night Moves and continued her early career with more nymph-like racy roles in movies like The Drowning Pool and The Garden, per IMDb. She finally found her breakout role when she played Secretary Tess McGill in the 1988 film Working Girl, a role which earned her an Academy Award nomination. But when you compare photos of Griffith as the naturally pretty young woman of the 1980s and 1990s with pictures of her today, she's barely recognizable. Part of the difference is likely due to an on-set incident from her early years. While filming Roar in 1977, Griffith was mauled by a lioness. The attack to her face required 50 stitches to repair, and a 1984 People interviewer noted that the scars from the attack were still faintly visible 7 years after the incident. Griffith opened up about getting carried away with her cosmetic procedures in an interview with Porter magazine. I didn't realize it had gone too far until people started saying, "Oh my God, what has she done?" she said. "I was so hurt I went to a different doctor and he started dissolving all of this stuff that this other woman doctor had put on. Hopefully I look more normal now." The natural loss of skin elasticity as we age has likely also contributed to Griffith's current visage, which now is more Hollywood matron than fresh-faced starlet, if anything. Number 4, Angelica Houston. Angelica Houston's evolving look has sparked a lot of debate. Did the Addams Family star overdo it with cosmetic procedures, or is it just natural aging? Actor Angelica Houston's face raised quite a few eyebrows at a 2013 panel for NBC's Smash, to the point where the Daily Mail claimed she was suffering from an offensive-sounding condition called pillow face. For what it's worth, according to the Mail, Houston has been open about her experiences with plastic surgery, including a Botox injection that allegedly left her with a headache for 4 days. The Addams Family Values actor spoke to Vogue UK about her opinions on plastic surgery in 2020. "When I look down in the mirror, my neck isn't exactly what it used to be," she confessed. "I figure that maybe I should do something about it, but then it's a slippery slope. Once you start on the neck, you've got to pick up the jowls, and I'm not sure. I think I'll give it another year and see how I feel," which is what I've been saying for years now. Houston then explained she dislikes the idea of going under the knife, so it sounds like any additional enhancements may not be in her immediate future. Number 3. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan's drastic change has everyone talking. The rom-com queen of the 1990s looks nothing like she did back then. What's the real story behind her transformation? Meg Ryan's drastically different face has been the subject of much speculation over the years, leading to headlines like "Mishap in Meg" and the terribly blunt "What has happened to Meg Ryan's face?" To answer that question, we honestly don't know. Although rumors of plastic surgery have surrounded the actor since the early 2000s, as far as we can tell, she's never actually set the record straight. You be the judge. While Ryan has not spoken up about the cosmetic surgery rumors herself, a plastic surgeon spoke with Hollywood Life about procedures the As the World Turns star may have had. The most obvious thing that she's had done is some sort of filler or fat transfer to her cheek, said surgeon Mark Youssef. It's definitely too much because the apple of her cheek is too full and too large. Youssef also speculated that the actor may have had a facelift, rhinoplasty, and Botox. Number 2. Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger shocked fans with her new look. Did she undergo a drastic makeover, or is something else at play? This story will surprise you. Renee Zellweger had everyone talking in 2014 when she showed up to the Elle Women of Hollywood party looking a lot different than she used to. According to People, even the event attendees had a hard time identifying the blonde beauty. The tabloids went into a speculative tailspin as rumors of plastic surgery erupted. Zellweger opened up about how scrutiny regarding her new looks affects her in real life during an interview for SiriusXM. She explained that she overheard strangers in a train station speculate she'd had plastic surgery. According to the actor, the moment was hurtful temporarily, but she didn't let the cruel comments get to her. Number 1. Madonna. Madonna has always been a trendsetter, but her recent appearance at the Grammys had everyone talking. Is it age, surgery, or something else? Let's dive in. Madonna has always gotten people talking, but in February of 2023, she set off a barrage of comments like no other at the Grammys. The Material Girl was introducing a performance by Sam Smith and Kim Petras, but all viewers could focus on was her face. More specifically, how different she looked. The feedback was harsh, to say the least, criticizing Madonna's alleged overuse of fillers and her unnatural appearance. For her part, the singer clapped back on Instagram, accusing naysayers of ageism and misogyny. She also claimed her distorted look was due to the way she was filmed. Many people chose to only talk about close-up photos of me taken with a long lens camera by a press photographer that would distort anyone's face, the Queen of Pop argued. Madonna has never confirmed nor denied surgery rumors, but she did once say in 2012, per the Mirror, "I am certainly not against plastic surgery. However, I am absolutely against having to discuss it." Over the years, there's been speculation that she's had dermal fillers, Botox, breast implants, and butt injections. She poked fun at critics 2 weeks after the Grammy fiasco, posting a selfie to Twitter and writing, quote, "Look how cute I am now that swelling from surgery has gone down, LOL," end quote. Thanks for watching. If you love this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content. Check out our other videos for more Hollywood surprises and shocking transformations. See you next time. Don't miss out.